Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of My Perfect Bite. I'm Micah from micasakitchen&bar, and today we're going to be doing some healthy breakfast. Today we're going to be making pancakes and oats with two different types of homemade jam. For the jam recipe, I'm going to be doing green apple and green kiwi jam, and I'm going to be doing a banana and walnut jam as well. You gotta wash and peel your apples, so these have been thoroughly washed. You're essentially gonna give them a nice dice. The core of the apples we're not gonna use because it's got a bit of a taste, yeah. Line them up, give them some really nice dices. Alright, for the kiwi it's gonna be a little bit different. We are going to top and bottom. Sort of stand it up like that, and you use your knife to sort of shave the outside. Shave the outside, shave the outside. Yay much first. Yay much. We sort of drag our knife, and then you sort of give it the chop down. Got some diced green apples over here. Fire is on high. Sugar granulated. And we're gonna very slowly cook this. Maybe a bit of butter. We are gonna do a wee bit of caramel. Start on a dry pan with sugar. Nice thin layer at the bottom. And then we're just gonna allow that to slowly melt. Smelling pretty damn awesome already. So we're just gonna leave that alone on a very low fire. Sugar's starting to melt, it's starting to take on some color. I'm gonna turn down the fire just a wee bit. We don't want it to be black as well. Why people tell you not to stir is because your caramel will be granulated. But I'm eventually turning this into jam, so that doesn't really apply to me, I think. Let's start with 4 cubes. And I'm gonna constantly turn this, and my bananas are gonna go in. Roll these bananas around in the caramel. I'm just going to allow that residual heat to cook the bananas ever so lightly. Untoasted walnuts, right? I'm going to crumble it. A majority of the moisture has evaporated, so the pan is relatively dry. 10 grams, give or take. To this, we're gonna add just a touch of water. Turning the fire down, we're just gonna jiggle it every 2 minutes or so, yeah? Alright, pancakes. Some all-purpose flour, melted butter, some salt and sugar. This is milk and 1 singular egg, whole egg, with yolk and white. We're gonna be sifting all the dry ingredients inside. Salt, a wee bit sugar. If you have baking powder, go right ahead. Melted butter. 1 whole egg. The importance of this is to not overwork the dough mixture. Otherwise, the structure might be a bit too dense. You want it to be fully incorporated, but again, don't mix it too much. This one to rest. 10 minutes. Introduce a wee bit more water. Our jam looks pretty nice. Really hot. Turn off the fire first. Kiwis are gonna go in. Alright, it's pancake making time. We're gonna preheat the pan. We just want to coat the pan to sort of get it, come on you, super non-stick. Take a piece of tissue and coat the entire bottom really nicely. We want to be on a medium fire, so this is kind of what you want. There we go. Then sort of do. And then, now we wait. It's not sticking to the bottom no more. It's time to do a bit of flippy action. Ooh. The chef in me is gonna put in a wee bit of butter. Butter's gonna melt. I'm gonna push the butter into the center and drop the pancake right on top of that melted, delicious butter. That's gonna help create that crust. When the moon hits your eye like a big pancake pie, that's amore. Ah, no! Yes! Nice! I've got a bit of oats over here. All we gotta do is add hot water to this, and we're just going to steep it. Not too thick, not too watery. Oh no, no, my pancake. I am breaking up the bananas to sort of release its natural starches. The banana caramel requires a wee bit of seasoning. Now that salt and sugar mixture is gonna make it super tasty. Very nice. Our apple and kiwi jam over here. I've got a bit of raisins over here as well. And then we're just gonna mix this all the way through. A bit more. That beautiful jam. That awesome caramel from the banana and walnuts. Then add that right there. And this right here is oats with 2 types of homemade jam. I'm going to rub with that on the side over there. Apple and kiwi jam right over here. Whipped cream. Awesome. Now, let's put some dried fruit. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. I'm not a dessert expert, but you know what? I'm actually quite proud of that. Now it's time to taste. Cheers. Oh my god. If I was fed this as a kid, I'd be super, super happy. It's heavenly. Bit of that, whipped cream, jam, and of course the apples for acidity. Oh my god. Wow. I should open up a cafe. Thank you very much for joining me in another Thank you very much for joining me in another episode of My Perfect Bite. I'm Micah from Micasakitchen&bar, and I hope you enjoyed the video this week. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Cheers. Oats are oats. Some tossing action. That's why people kind of call me a tosser. Cook a steak, but you can't make pancakes? Come on, Micah.